Good evening to you and to yours, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network, where tonight it's Little League night out here. As you can tell, there are Little Leaguers everywhere you look. God bless them. They are the future Mustangs and Scorpions of high school baseball. As we get set tonight for what I hope is going to be a good baseball game. We got one great baseball team. And I'm going to be honest with you. Arguably, one of the best Brevard County high school baseball teams I've ever laid my eyes on. And a very good Satellite Scorpion team here tonight. So we're excited to bring this one to you. We're going to be doing the national anthem coming up in just a minute. Let's see if I can get through the satellite lineup before the national anthem comes up. Brady Roberts will lead off, and he'll play center field. Noah Ott will bat second, and he'll play left field tonight. Austin Still will be in right. Alex Bruchkowski will be at second base. Brandon Bell will be at shortstop, and he'll bat fifth. Eli Welsh will bat sixth tonight, and he'll be at third base. Victor Hernandez is behind the plate. Ryan Ott at first base, and Christian Colbert, the DH. Now the national anthem. All right, the national anthem. Yeah, it's the Little Leaguers. And you're going to see all these Little Leaguers come running off the field here in just a second. And a lot of fun, man. I always love Little League night just because the kids, man, they're always so energetic. And here they come. Here they come. Here they come. There you go. Boy, I tell you, what a great crowd here tonight with Little League night. I mean, this is incredible. Incredible. All right, let's tell you about the Merritt Island Mustangs in the field. We gave you the Satellite Scorpions lineup. Noah Ott will be in left field. That's Satellite. Nick Cunningham will be in left field. Brody Vogel in center. Jason Arnold out in right. Liam Miller at third. Ty Brandis at short. Charlie Blaylock at short. And Titus Moore is over at first. Doing the catching tonight is my man Brady Jensen. And on the mound tonight is Jesse Dector. Dector comes in this year. Obviously, at 12-0, nobody's going to have a loss. Dector is 2-0 with a 4.80 ERA. Dector has pitched 11 2/3 innings. He's given up 10 hits, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, 7 walks, 19 strikeouts. So Dector tonight looking for shutdown stuff. As he faces a Satellite lineup tonight that comes in batting just .245. But don't let the team's batting average fool you. Satellite's averaging almost 7 runs a game this year. They're batting 245. They get on base at a 40% clip. They got a slug at 337. Add those two together, and you come up with a 739 OPS. As stepping in will be Brady Roberts, and Roberts leads the team in hits with 14, and he comes in batting 311. Decter's first pitch offering to him is upstairs for ball one. 1-0. That's right down at Merritt Island Boulevard, 1-1. I don't even know if a road exists, but 1 ball, 1 strike. Is there a Merritt Island Boulevard? Courtney Parkway, yeah, okay. Swing and a miss on a little, took a little off of that one, and it's 1-2. Jason Arnold in his second year here, the reigning Brevard Sports Network Manager of the Year, 24-8 last year, 36-8 as they are 12-0 this season, ranked number 7 in the state. They have won 7 games via the mercy rule, averaging 10 runs a game. Oh, I'm going to go on. That's okay. Buster, it's all right. Upstairs, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last night beat a good Satellite team, 13-0. Decter, 2-2 to Roberts. Swing and a miss, and Jensen failed to hold on. And Brady will tell you that's on him, and the count will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Decter gets the signal from Jensen, comes to a set, rocks, kicks, fires. That ball is absolutely crushed. The right field, it's gone. That's out of here. Track, wall, touch them all. A leadoff home run for Brady Roberts, and the Scorps jump on top 1-0. That was an absolute laser over the left field wall. And Roberts with a bomb to start this one, his 3rd of the year, and Satellite leads it 1-0. Nick Cunningham turned around to play it off the wall, and it kept going. Outside, ball 1. He was sitting dead fastball, and he crushed it. You don't see line drive home runs in high school baseball. You just don't. And the count is 2-0 here. That's exactly what the Scorps needed. As Noah Ott steps in, Ott leads the team in Ott leads the team in terms of batting average. He's batting .389 this year. He's got 7 hits, 2 RBIs, and it's 3-0. And that's a 4-pitch walk, and we may see a mound visit here by either Jason Arnold or the pitching coach to start this, just to calm him down a little bit as Austin Still steps in. Austin has started the year batting .242, 8 hits, 6 RBIs for Austin. And the first pitch offering from Decter is upstairs, ball 1. That's 5 straight balls from Decter. Boy, if that's any indication as to what we could see tonight in terms of home runs, those flags are blowing straight out dead left center field. And this could be a fun night here at Clint Hurdle Field. It could be home run derby night. 2-0. 3-0. Jesse Dechter now with 7 straight balls, and Jensen will go out and talk to him. His catcher, Jensen, one of the best. We got some good ones in the county. Jensen's right up there with all of them. This county is Hernandez is another good one. This county is always blessed with plenty of good catching and top of the line quality catching too. Dector's 3-0 is ball 4 inside, and now the mound visit will come from Jason Arnold. And speaking of great catching, how about the former Vieira Hawk, Alex Sosa, at the University of Miami? Alex is off to a terrific start. 6 home runs already for the Canes. Crazy, isn't it? I saw Alex. I was doing some work the other day, just sitting at my desk, and the YouTube. I sound like an old man. The YouTube was playing in the background. And all of a sudden, I hear Alex's voice, and he says, "Join me on a tour of the University of Miami campus and locker rooms." I watched it. It was like a 15-minute tour of the new facilities at Miami. It was great. Alex was built for social media. Him and social media are a perfect fit. First and second, nobody out here. Merritt Island in a little bit of trouble here. A leadoff home run by Brady Roberts. A line drive shot over the left field wall has the Scorpions on top, 1-0 early. Dechter will look at the runner at second. They're showing bunt, and he throws a BB right down the plate, and it's 0-1 to Alex Bruchowski. Alex comes in batting 154. He's got 6 RBIs. Pulls back 1-1. Top of the first. Nobody out here. This is what Satellite does. That's why I told you, you can't look at that 245 average and believe that you know the identity or makeup of this ball club. OBP is an important statistic. And if you've ever seen the movie Moneyball, then you know that getting on base is the key stat. And they get on base at a 40% clip. The 1-1 on its way to Alex. The bunted foul, so now he's going to have to put this in play. Boy, I'm ready for some baseball after watching the World Baseball Classic the last couple of days. We were supposed to do Vieira and Heritage last night. We could not. Something came up and couldn't get it done. And we'll tomorrow night we got an equally great game. Vieira at Melbourne tomorrow night. You'll see that here on Brevard Sports Network. The 1-2 is 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The on-deck hitter is Brandon Bell. Dechter eyes the sign, rocks, kicks, and fires, and that's fouled off down the right field line. It'll get foul, and 2-2 count remains. Rajanair Health, our sponsor to start tonight. We want to thank Mr. Leone and Rajanair Health. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The first 3 hitters have all reached. One of them homered. Asked for time, he was not granted. 2-2 low, and the count is full. So it's going to be interesting here to see what TJ Gowdy does. Gowdy in his 15th year overall, 7th at Satellite. Picked up his 100th win here. He's got 103 at Satellite, 198 overall. Boy, if he could beat the Mustangs tonight, number one, struck him out looking. Big strikeout from Decter. And that's the first out as Bruchalski gets caught window shopping and Brandon Bell will come up. Bell this season batting .312. He's got double-digit hits, one of three Scorps that do. 8 RBIs, 2 doubles, a triple, and he has one of the team's 4 home runs. Decter's first pitch offering to him is swung on and missed. Strike one. If Satellite or if Merritt can get out of this inning, allowing just 1 run, that would be huge. Decter peeks back one final time, and it cost him 1-1. Nice off speed. Crossed him up. 1-2 on the take. Bell. Does lead the team in strikeouts this year. He has 8 of them, so he is a K candidate. The 1-2. Make it 9. And Decter has his second window shopper in a row, and it's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Eli Welsh, the junior. Welsh, 303, 10 hits, 8 RBIs. He's amongst the team leaders in the RBI column. Satellite has left 83 runners on base. That's an average of 7 per game. 2 on right now with 2 out. And that is ball 1. 1-0 to Welsh. Decter comes to a set. Kicks. Fires. Chopper. Slow chopper. No play. Nice job by Liam Miller. And that's going to be an infield single by Decter. A swinging bunt will load the bases here with 2 outs. And catcher Victor Hernandez coming to the dish. So Hernandez will come up. Victor batting .172, but he has driven in 6 this year. He's got 5 hits. One of those hits, a double. Big opportunity here for the senior catcher. Pitch. Strike 1. Bases are loaded. 2 outs here. No place to put Hernandez. Decter opens with a first pitch strike. Off speed, upstairs, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Brady Roberts opened the inning with a home run on a 3-2 count. Line drive over the left field wall. The 1-1 is 1-2, and Decter is 1 pitch away from the great escape. Pitch. Strike 3, and Decter limits the damage to 1 as he strikes out the 3rd batter of the inning looking, but the Scorp strike on a Brady Roberts home run. Back with the bottom of the 1st here on BSN. All right, as we get ready to go on the mound tonight for Satellite, it's going to be number 5, Jordan Whitlow. Jordan's in what you call a controlled start. He is returning from injury tonight, so Jordan is on a pitch count for sure tonight. He won't be in long, and then after that, manager T.J. Galdi told me that it's going to be situational pitching towards their lineup. Whitlow is 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA. This is his third appearance of the season this year. Whitlow in 3 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts. So before he got hurt, he was rolling as Ty Brandis steps in. You want to talk about a young man who is absolutely tearing the cover off the ball. That'd be Brandis. 576, 19 hits, 12 RBIs, 3 doubles, a triple, and a home run. As the first pitch offering to Brandis is strike 1. Jordan Whitlow, a senior. Whitlow is a senior. That's Grant Arnold on deck, and I apologize, but that's where they're on deck, Matties. Popped up and out of play, and it's 0-2 to Brandis. Now watch him protect. Watch Ty Brandis protect here. Inside. I'm going to ask him to move that, Matt. I was going to ask if you guys could, next inning, slide that just that way. Pitch, and Brandis fouls one off, and the count stays 1-2. It's the Satellite lineup is Noah Ott in left. Brian, I said Brian, didn't I? I knew I was going to call him Brian Roberts before the night was over. As an Oriole fan, when I see Roberts, I say Brian, and it's 2-2. Roberts is in center. Austin still in right. Eli Welsh at third. Brandon Bell at short. Alex Buchowski at second. Ryan Ott is over at first, and Victor Hernandez behind the plate. And the count is now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Ty Brandis this year. Brandis has, you talk about getting on base, 67% of the time this year, Brandis is on base. And he fouls that one straight back, and Buster Beal makes his 4-3 dart to the foul ball. Ty. Pitch. Chopper. Buchowski fields it on one hop over to first. 1 out. Grant Arnold steps in. Arnold, yeah, his OBP pretty good too, by the way. He's getting on base at a nearly 70% clip as well. Arnold, 653 with an 1172 OPS. Arnold comes in batting .370, 13 RBIs, 10 hits, and a home run this year. And he'll check swing, strike 1. Pitch. Strike 2. Good pitch by Jordan Whitlow. The 0-2 on its way with Liam Miller on deck. Swing and a miss. Straight heat, and Grant Arnold goes down on strikes, and that'll bring up Liam Miller. Miller also tearing the cover off the baseball. 474 this year, 2 dingers, 22 RBIs, 18 hits. He's got 10 runs scored. He hit a home run last night in the 13-0 win. He gets on base 52% of the time as Brody Vogel takes his spot on deck. First pitch offering from an efficient Jordan Whitlow is ball 1. What a crowd here tonight. Unbelievable crowd here tonight. The pitch, shot down the line. That gets past the diving glove of Ryan Ott. Liam Miller will be held to a single as Austin Still plays it nicely out there in right field. But the single by Miller allows the next hitter to step in, which is Brody Vogel. Vogel this season, no different than anybody else. 438, 10 RBIs, 14 hits. He too with a home run this year. Upstairs, ball 1. Hernandez tried to frame that, but could not, and it's 2-0. Charlie Blaylock on deck. Popped up in the right field. That ball's carrying, but Austin Still is there to corral it for the final out of the inning. Vieira sends 4 to the plate. They strand 1. They trail after 1, 1-0. It's Little League night here tonight at Clint Hurdle Field, and the crowd is amazing for what looks like it's going to be a pretty good ball game here tonight, as it'll be 8-9-1. Ryan Ott steps in for Satellite as Jesse Dector returns for his second inning of work, and his first pitch to Ryan Ott is ball 1. Ott this season batting 111. He's got 1 RBI and 3 hits. So he's looking to get going here. Dector's 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Satellite 8-4 this year. That ball is hit deep into left field, but I don't think that one's got the juice. Back! Did he make the catch? Yes, indeed. Catch made. 1 out. The old trickeration there. My goodness, that ball kept carrying and carrying and carrying. I thought it was going to go. But what a job by Nick Cunningham to fool everybody. Except for this guy over here. He knew he caught it. One out. And ball one. Yeah, we're going to see a couple bombs tonight. I'm excited because I really haven't seen a bunch of them, any of them this year. Yeah, that's a strike. 1-1. So just remember the 2 left on base for Satellite and 1 left on base. Merritt left a lot of runners on base this year, too. But it has not affected their outcomes. Oh, the little slider there looked like a strike 2, 1-2. Looked like some sort of a slider. Broke there at the last minute. Here comes the 1-2. Or, I think he's throwing a 2-seam fastball is what he's throwing. 2-2. It's got that movement on it. The 2-2 on its way. He's snapping it off, and he gets another looker at the window. That is his 4th strikeout. All of them have come while batters are looking through the catalog. 1 out, 2 outs. And the home run man is up, Roberts. Homer on a 3-2 pitch his last time at bat, and he'll look at ball 1. That home run his last time up was his 3rd of the year, his 9th RBI. He takes the team lead in RBIs with that home run. The 1 is 1-1. It was his 14th run scored, which is the most on the team, and raises his average to 313. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fouled it off, and he stays alive. Here comes the pitch. Chopper, foul. And that'll be a ball. So our deuces wild for the first time tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The 2-2 is full 3-2. So here we are where we were the last time he hit 1 out. Dector. And he did it again, but this one is playable and hauled in out there by Brody Vogel for the 3rd and final out. So 3 up, 3 down for Dector that time. We move to the bottom of the 2nd, 1-0 Satellite. Charlie Blaylock steps in. We'll be having Charlie and his brother in the studio over spring break to do some interviews. Blaylock this season, 438. One and one to Blaylock. 2-1. Popped up. That was playable. But they did not attempt to play it. Got to make that play. That's a catchable ball, and you got to make it. I mean, I hate to be like that and say things like that, especially when I'm not out there playing. But the bottom line is, you got to make that play. And it's 2-2 to Blaylock. 3-2. And that is a nice at-bat by Blaylock to force a walk. And here go the Mustangs. And Blaylock draws the first walk from Jordan Whitlow. And this will bring up Brady Jensen, the catcher. Jensen fouls one off and out of play. So far, Blaylock has thrown 21 pitches, 12 of them for strikes. Jensen this season, having a year, started a little slower than he wanted to, but has since rebounded, raising his average to 323, 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 11 RBIs. 0-2 to Jensen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. "29 stolen bases for the Mustangs this year. In the dirt, 2-2. They're batting .375 as a team. .375. It's going to be Wes Lawrence and then Nick Cunningham, who made the sneaky little catch out in left field. And that is inside. Nice job on that, young man. That's a good track. Yeah. 3-2 now. Off and running, and that is ball 4. And that is the second straight walk issued. And this is where Merritt Island begins to bury teams as Lawrence steps in. I don't know what the pitch count is for him tonight. This is a controlled start. He is returning from injury. Right now, going into the last batter, after the 5th batter, he had thrown 21 pitches. Game Changer hasn't updated yet, so. "28 pitches, 14 of them for strikes, so I would imagine he's probably somewhere around 40 pitches tonight. Wes Lawrence steps in. 368. He's got a home run, a double, and 11 RBIs. Yep, all the way down. There's no soft spots in this lineup. Oh, nice bunt. Safe. Oh, wow. I don't know about that, but they called him out. But a good sacrifice bunt nonetheless, as the runners will move to second and third. I thought he was a foot past the bag. Yeah, you got to ask. I thought he was safe. He had his foot over the bag. Anyway, it happens. These are good umpires and two of the best. They don't get them all right. Nick Cunningham steps in. We told you about Nick's great catch. Nick's also batting .379, 10 RBIs, and 11 hits this year. One out in the inning. Runners at second and third. The umpires in the stands definitely did not like that. But I can understand. If you're Crawford, like I said, there's no break in this Merritt Island lineup. Fouled out of play. Hey, Bus. Hey, Buster. Buster, please. Just this way a little bit. And there's a strike. One and two. Upstairs, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mustangs this year, we told you about them leaving runners on base. 129 this year. That's a lot, but when you average 10 runs a game, it's really not. Check swing foul. Think about that. They are leaving 10 runners on base per game and still scoring 10 runs. That is incredible. But that's a case of you can't knock them all in, and that is strikeout. 2 outs. Titus Moore steps in. Second strikeout of the night for Crawford. Moore steps in. I don't know where that one went. Oh. Hopefully not off a windshield of a brown Tucson. 0-1. Second and third. That's in the same exact spot. 0-2 now. Ty Brandis on deck. So Crawford now one strike, or Whitlow, I should say. Whitlow one strike away from working out of first inning trouble. Pitch. Fouled off. Got a piece of it. inside. 1-2. I want to thank Raj Janair Health here in the bottom of the second inning. Hard ground ball. Got to hurry. Won't make it. Throws it away. And 2 runs will score. And the Mustangs putting the ball in play. That's an E6. And that'll score 2. And we're back to the top of the lineup again with Ty Brandis. Those are the kinds of things you can't do against a team that's 12-0. Brandis steps in, and he grounded out last time to Mr. Bruchalski. And that one is ball 1. One and 0. Gets away. Two and 0 following the pass ball. That didn't hit the dirt, I don't believe. So that's a pass ball. It went off his glove. 2 and 0. Lifted out of play. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. 2 runs are home. And Titus Moore is on second base. Fouled off. Ty Brandis. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here we go. 3-2. Nice block in the dirt. And it's full by Hernandez. Victor Hernandez with a really nice block. So 3-2 with Grant Arnold on deck. Pitch. Ball 4. And now it's first and second. And you are in the meat of this order. And right now, one swing of the bat and an Earl Weaver makes this thing 5-1. For you youngins out there. And Earl Weaver is a 3-run home run. And everybody in this lineup's capable of hitting it. Everybody. Arnold struck out his last time up. Inside for ball 1. Satellite right there with them tonight. Hard ground ball. Nice diving stop by the first baseman, and he will get the third. And that's a great play to end the inning by Ryan Ott as he flips to his pitcher. So that goes officially 3-1 following the Ty Brandis walk. But the Merritt Island Mustangs do score 2. They take the lead 2-1. Back with the top of the third in a moment. All right, here we go. Top of the third inning as Jesse Decter returns to work, and ball one. Decter will face Noah Ott, Austin Still, and Alex Pachalski this inning. Satellite behind 2-1, and that is nice pitch there. Strike one, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ott walked his last time up on 4 straight pitches. Decter eyes the sign, kicks and fires, and hits that one out of play, and the count is 1-2 strikes to Ott. Ott came in batting tonight. 389, leading the team. That'll go up. Shot. Fielded and over to Titus for the out. Charlie Blaylock stays down on it, and that's Blaylock's. Is that his second? Nope, first put out of the night. Both of these teams exceptionally good fielding teams. One with a .957 fielding percentage. Merritt Island's committed just 13 errors all year. And Satellite, also an outstanding fielding team. Just 18 errors. And the first pitch is a strike to Austin Still. Still walked on 4 straight pitches his last time up. Decter kicks, fires, chopper down to third baseman Miller. Miller up, the one-hop shot, and he gets him. We go from a 4-3 to a 5-3, and 2 outs, just like that. And a good inning so far for Decter. Bruchalski's. Decter 2 2/3. He's allowed 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He has walked 2 and struck out 4 thus far. And that 55 pitches. This will be pitch 56. He's thrown 33 strikes tonight. Decter, the 2-0. And nice piece of hitting into right field, and that'll get down as Bruchalski gets a 2-out knock. And that'll bring up Brandon Bell. Nice piece of hitting there. And a 2-out base hit brings Bell to the plate, who struck out looking his last time up. And that one is right down the middle for strike one. Popped up and out of play. And that's 2 strikes. Decter with an 0-2, 2 out, runner at first. Comes to the set. Kicks and fires. Strike 3. And he gets Bell again. Shopping. Just looking. We head to the bottom of the third. And it's 2-1 Mustangs. All right, Liam Miller steps in. And Liam, well, if you follow Brevard Sports Network, you know how I feel about Liam. Standout in everything he does. And the first pitch to Liam is ball one. Great kicker in football, great soccer player. And, of course, what he does on the diamond, the unselfishness of him. Miller, 474, his first time up. And he'll look at a strike there, but Miller's first time up was a two-strike single. And it's 2-1. It'll be Miller, Vogel, and Charlie Blaylock. And he just has a swing. So you coming for the interview, right? Oh, for spring break? Yeah. I talked to your dad today. It'll be spring break. You and your brother, though. You and your brother. And there's a strikeout of Miller. Brody Vogel steps in. He flied out to the right fielder his last time up. As Liam, my man, swings and misses. That is the third strikeout. And there's a hard ground ball that's going to find its way through for Brody Vogel. First pitch hitting. Miss Christie, I don't even think got a chance to get her camera going. Did you get it? First pitch swinging. Brody Vogel hits a single. Miss Christie here from Frameworthy Photography. Simply one of the best. As Charlie Blaylock steps in, he scored after walking last inning. And this one he crushes out of play. That hit a car. That it did. Yeah, they don't make windshields out of glass proof anymore, so, you know, they're going to break. I backed my vehicle in. And back in time is Vogel.
Hey, who's on that last foul ball?
Interestingly enough, Vogel is second on the Mustangs this year with 5 stolen bases. They've stole 28. I said 29. They've stolen 28. So they'll go 28 and 12 games. And that is a strike, 1-2. To Charlie Blaylock. Brady Jensen on deck. And there he goes, foul tipped. And Vogel got a great jump on Jordan Whitlow. One and two. One out here. I should probably put that up. And now they take a shot. And it's 2-2. Blaylock. Swings and misses. And the foul tip is hung on to for strike 3. And Crawford tonight, both of those runs are unearned. Now, they were walks, so that's on him. As Jensen steps in with 2 outs here. Jensen walked and scored his last time up. Vogel, we'll see if he stays. He goes. Hernandez with the shot down to second, and that rolls into center field. And Brody Vogel has his 6th stolen base of the year. And now a base hit likely scores Vogel. A junior, so Brody and Brady transferred from Vieira last year. They'll both be back next year. 1-0 is the count to Jensen. Pitch is outside, 2-0. That's what happened last inning. Whitlow got a couple of quick outs and then couldn't get the third until Merritt Island had played it 2 runs. 2-0. Whitlow makes it 2-1. That's your pitch right there. That's the pitch you want at 2-0. He got it and lets it cruise by. 2-1. And there it was again, and now we're deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs with number 2 at second base. Number 3 at the plate, and catcher Brady Jensen. And I would imagine for Whitlow, this has got to be close to it for him if he's on a controlled start. Bombs away, calls Buster, and the 2-2 is fouled back. .65 pitches so far, 37 strikes. So, yeah, I guess they're just making sure his arm feels okay. Pitch 66 on its way, and pitch 66 will drop for a base hit. Vogel will round second, and he'll score the 3rd run as Brady Jensen gets a 2-strike, 2-out base hit and an RBI. Scoring Vogel, who stole second base. And that'll bring up Wes Lawrence, who had a really nice sacrifice bunt last time. And here comes the end of the night. Pitch 70, and look like is going to do it. And that's what TJ Gaudy's telling him. That's your pitch count, son. That's what we agreed upon. That's a controlled start. Where would you like to go play? And I love the fact that, TJ Gaudy is a great baseball mind, one of the best athletic directors in the state, does a terrific job. And, when we were discussing this earlier today, it's a hard, I didn't know what the number was. I don't ever ask, is 70 pitches is what he threw. But his night is done. It wasn't a bad one at all, and he's going to go 2 2/3. Whitlow, 2 hits, 2 runs. None of those runs are earned. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, and we got a new pitcher, and we'll tell you that it is Gab McVitie. Gab McVitie is our new pitcher. And McVitie this year is got a 2.90 ERA. This is his 6th start, McVitie. 9 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned, 9 walks, 17 strikeouts. And teams are batting .194 against him. Nice piece of hitting to 2 strikes, young man. McVitie warms up. And so the evening officially done. Like I said, Whitlow with a good night. Promising night. And he'll step in to face, like I said, Wes Lawrence, who had a nice sack bunt last time. This is a lefty-on-lefty matchup. So Coach Gowdy told me he would go matchup pitching the rest of the way here. Pitch is strike one from McVitie. So he elects to go lefty-lefty here. I like it. Runner at first is not Jensen. Jensen has a pinch runner. I believe it is number 13 for Merritt Island. That is Ethan Noonan, the sophomore. One ball, one strike, two out. Noonan. The pitch is strike two. Good looking pitch there. McVitie kicks and fires, and he drops that one off the table for strike three. That one's still rolling on the floor. Nice job by McVitie to come in and shut the door. And we'll head to the top of the fourth. 3-1, Merritt Island. I'll wake up the next day and get an email and be like, you completely butchered our family's name, Harriet.
Hey, it's the only way you can pronounce it. Like
I'm standing at Ellis Island and something.
I mean, you only can best, pronounce it, you can pronounce it. I mean, you can't, it's better you're going to get it.
I can't practice all the names before the game.
Which one? Oh, theirs?
Or anybody's.
Yeah, ours are pretty.
Yours are pretty easy.
Y'all should know. Ours is pretty easy.
But
I already know mine because I've already know most of them.
And I apologize on the broadcast if I butchered that name. I'm sorry.
Leading off for the Scorpions in the top of the fourth inning, number 7, Eli Welsh.
Eli Welsh will lead it off. We were discussing in the break, and McVitie, and a lot of people get upset with me because I'm not the McVitties. I don't know, but a lot of people get upset with me when I mispronounce. I will wake up some mornings with emails where I feel like I've ruined the family heritage. Unfortunately, like I'm standing at Ellis Island and just butchering names of the ancestors. I feel horrible when I read some of these emails. And so I always try to do a better job of it, and I just don't have time to go through before a game and look at all the names. But I can tell you with a great deal of certainty that the guy at the plate right now is Eli Welsh. And Eli is 1 for 1 with a base hit as he leads off the fourth here. Trust me, when I do it, struck him out. And Jensen completes the strike him out throw there. So let me apologize in advance If I am not saying the McVitie name right. 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeout of the night for Jesse Dechter. Believe me, nobody knows more about mispronouncing names than I do. That ball is lifted into right field. Back. Drifting goes Arnold, and Arnold hauls it in for out number 2, as Victor Hernandez is now 0 for 2, and Ryan Ott steps in. Ott hit that ball that nearly got out in his last at bat, but Nick Cunningham made the sneaky little play out there where you didn't know if he called it or not. Upstairs, ball 1. Dechter, 3 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 66 pitches, 67 with 42 of them now strikes. Nice night for Dechter as he looks for strikeout number 7 here, 1-1 to 1-1. And there's a hard ground ball that gets past Liam Miller for a base hit. And a nice piece of hitting by Ryan Ott, which will bring up Christian Colbert, the DH, who struck out looking his last time up. 1 on, 2 out here. Rajanair Health, our game sponsor, and Uberzati. We'll switch that over here in just a moment, but I want to thank Rajanair Health. Tomorrow, more baseball on tap for you. We'll be live from Melbourne tomorrow, swing and a miss, strike 1. As we got a really good baseball game between Vieira and Melbourne tomorrow at Melbourne. Myself and Grayley Cogden will be there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, make it 0-2 to the number 9 hitter, Christian Colbert. Manager Matt Gifford and the job that he is doing this year with that young team is unbelievable. In the dirt, it is incredible. I sure do hope it's Merritt Island and Vieira playing for the Cape Coast Conference Championship. I think that's where we're trending. And I don't mean any disrespect to any other program. Look, if it's Satellite or it's Rockledge and they meant great. But you got 12-0, 11-2, and even Melbourne. Melbourne, they can get in there and play. We'll see. But I believe that Cape Coast strike 3 got him looking for strikeout number 7. Jesse Dechter dialed in now as we go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-1. Yeah, that'd be a good one. That's trending that way. Little Brooks and Dunn in the background. Look at you, Buster. What is that Mariucci? Oh, it's batting grip. The Mariucci. Batting grip? Like for your hands? Yeah. Okay. We didn't have none of that when I played. Yeah, I love that stuff, man. I put it on my hands like last year, picked up a bat. I mean, it's great. Right? Can pitchers use it? No. I would have used it as a pitcher. Just the hitters. Little Brooks and Dunn. All right, welcome back to Clint Hurdle Field. And let me see if I can turn the camera around here behind me. Show you a couple legends standing behind me here. Okay, so that's Jeff McClain. And talking to Jeff McClain is Chuck Goldfarb. standing back there behind me. So there's a couple of Brevard County legends right there. No, I forgot to turn the camera back around. There we go. Nick Cunningham steps up. Nick struck out his last time up. And McVitie is 2-0 to Nick Cunningham. Nick came in batting .379. And there's a strike down Courtney Parkway, 2-1. Fouled back to the screen, 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. There's a hard ground ball, backhanded, no play at first. And Nick Cunningham. Wait, I'll tell you what, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. As Nick Cunningham with an infield single. And the leadoff hitter is aboard for Merritt Island as Titus Moore steps up. Keep your eye again on the Mustangs. 29 stolen bases with the Vogels last inning. Cunningham has 1 and a show bunt. And nice block by Victor Hernandez in the dirt. And the count is 1-0. Chuck Goldfarb, of course, the manager here for those great Merritt Island teams in 1999 and 2000. Pitch. And he just did something that you see on baseball bloopers 5 years later. He drilled his own pitcher with the ball on Cunningham's stolen base attempt. So he will get the stolen base, the second of the game. And the pitcher was absolutely drilled with the ball. You just don't see that very often unless you're watching Baseball Follies or something. Poor kid. He got smacked in the arm, and T.J. Gowdy's out there looking at him like, you sure you're all right? I mean, that thing hit him hard. And the thing is, should he not be able to continue, the next pitcher would get. I don't think he did either. I think they'll give him a pitcher too, but should he not be able to continue, he will why should he? The ball's supposed to be going down to second. Thank you, sir. You turn your head and look. Thank you. Yep. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I'm good. That one snuck out. What? Oh, I don't know. That thing is gone. He's going to throw a couple pitches here. Make sure he's okay. Like I said, if he's unable to continue, the next pitcher would get as long as he wanted to warm up. And McVitie says, I'm ready to go. I'm a tough guy. Let's go. And he's ready. That ball hit him hard now. As Ty Brandis is on deck with the number 9 hitter, Titus Moore, in the box. The count is 2-0. 2-0 with a runner now at second. As the Mustangs look to add to their lead, which is 3-1. Hasn't been pretty tonight. Oh, he threw it to center field, but did not get up in time to take the base. I don't know that you even take that base. If he did, that ball got out there in a hurry. Titus, is he going to bunt here and try to move him over to third? I should think so with nobody out. And he squares the bunt, the pitch, pulls it back, and it's 3-0. Could be first and second with the top of the lineup coming up. Not where you want to find yourself as a pitcher. 3-0. to Brandis or to Moore. And that is the proverbial strike at the knees on 3-0 as he threw the bat, thinking it was ball 4. It was a good sell. I give him a 9 out of 10 on the sell. There's a hard ground ball. That'll get back through the middle. Titus Moore and holding at third. And now we got first and third with nobody out. One better than a bunt. A base hit for Titus. He's a tough hitter, man. Second time tonight he has been on base. And Ty Brandis steps up. Brandis has grounded out twice tonight. No, grounded out and walked tonight. His third AB. Hey, how are you? Upstairs. Ball 1. Ball 2. Trying to find his pitch count. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. Principal Louvers has this pretzel with this. No, I'm joking. It looks good, though. I don't know. I have cheese all over my microphone. Always a great place to be, and love coming to Merritt Island. And, of course, Tom Finney, Principal Louvers, and the whole staff and administration here is wonderful. 3-1. Brandis. I don't see anybody throwing in the satellite bullpen. Doesn't mean there's not. The 3-1 on its way. Oh, he wanted all of that and then some. And the count is full. Keep your eye on Titus Moore at second. Three balls, 2 strikes, or more at first. See if he takes off for second. And with Moore and McVitie was thinking the same thing I was, that he would be off and running on the 3-2. Brandis, full count, 2 on, nobody out. Chopper, tough play. They won't get the play at home. The only play is the first. They make it, and it's 4-1. Nice job by Brandis. That is an RBI. As Moore moves down to second, Nick Cunningham scores. And that'll bring up Grant Arnold. Arnold tonight struck out and grounded out. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Arnold, first pitch from McVitie, and Arnold swings over the top for strike 1. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 4-1 Merritt Island. They scored 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 here in the 4th. McVitie comes to a set, takes a peek behind, a peek again, kicks, fires. Curveball is a beaut, Clark. And it's 0-2. Arnold pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Hernandez. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes. Liam Miller on deck. I can't see any double play scenario here, so Miller should get his bat. The 1-2 is a hard ground ball down to Ott, who boots it. Still has a chance. No, he doesn't. And that'll be an error on the first baseman. And now we got first and third as Grant will reach on an error. As Liam Miller steps in. I know you can hear his walk-up music. I love his walk-up music. We used to go to when we used to go to Oriole games before I moved down here. This was, it felt like every Orioles walk-up song was this. What would your walk-up song be? Leave it in the comment section. I'm curious what your walk-up song would be if you had one. Let me know. And, pitcher cut it off that time. And nice job by Arnold. It won't be a catcher's indifference. That'll be a stolen base. Hello, ma'am. The 1-0 is 2-0. Miss Nadine is in and out. I didn't see Miss Nadine, and she was here 1 minute and gone the next. 2-0. The pitch, 3-0 from McVitie to Miller. Brody Vogel on deck, and his back of his helmet looks like Secretaria with all the horseshoes on it. 3-0. McVitie, and that'll float in for strike one. 3-1. Runners at second and third, 1 out, and 1 in. McVitie's 29th pitch is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. As Brody Vogel steps in. Vogel, built for moments like this year. 10 RBIs. He's got 15 hits now, batting .440. McVitie, nowhere to put Vogel. The infield is in. Here's the pitch, and Vogel skies this one to right. It'll definitely score a run. And the sac fly will score the 5th Merritt Island run. And for Brody Vogel, RBI number 11. As Charlie Blaylock steps in. Titus Moore scores his. That's the first run of the season by Moore. And stepping up is Charlie Blaylock. First and third now as McVitie tries to keep Liam Miller close. Brady Jensen would be next with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 5-1. Grant Arnold lurking at third. Pitch is outside, 1-0. And Hernandez tried to frame it, but to no avail, and it's 2-1. And that misses as well, and it's 3-1. McVitie is one pitch away from loading the bases for Brady Jensen, the power hitting catcher. Pitch popped up and out of play, and we're full. So Liam Miller will be off and running on the pitch. There's a shot, and that is right at the center fielder who tracks it nicely, Brandon Roberts, and that is the final out. But not before they add another, and they being the Mustangs. They put plate 2 in the inning, and they lead it 5-1 as we head to the top of the 5th. How many pitches has he thrown? Dector, 74 pitches. All right. How you doing, Grant?
Good, how are you?
Good, bud. Good to see you, man. All right, it's getting later and later for Satellite here. They're going to need to start trying to put together some innings here. As we'll go back to the top of the lineup with Brady Roberts, Noah Ott, and Austin still here. Roberts, of course, led off the game with his 3rd home run of the season. And Jesse Dector enters inning number 5 here, having thrown 74 pitches, 47 for strikes thus far. 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run. Ibs earned a walk or 2 walks and 7 strikeouts for Dector. And his first pitch offering to Roberts here in the top of the 5th is high for a ball, 1-0. Dector fouls that off. Straight heat, 1-1. 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the bottom of the 4th, and the Mustangs, who averaged 10 a game, have 5 on the board now here in the top of the 5th. Dector, the 1-1 on its way. And there's a line drive shot that keeps tailing away, and that'll get down. Nice job by Arnold to cut it off. And into second base with a double, as he has his 2nd hit of the night, is Roberts, and Satellite in business as Noah Ott comes to the plate. Not a bad night when you can hit a home run and a double. That ball just no shot for Grant to get to that. That thing just kept tailing away, but he did a nice job keeping that thing from going to the wall. That may have been a triple. Good piece of hitting there, opposite field. Decter with Roberts at second. Ott. First pitch offering is squared on and bunted foul for a strike, 0-1. Nice piece of pitching there, and it's 1-1. Right there at the knees. Threw that one in a tube right down the middle, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 on its way to Ott. Pulls the hook. Strikeout, number 8, 1 out. Austin Still steps in, walked, and grounded out tonight. 0 for 1. Still gets hit on the hand. Never want to see batter get hit, but the hand is the worst. The bones are so small and fragile in there. Alex Bruchalski steps in. Bruchalski singled and struck out looking back in the first. So now you got runners at first and second with 1 out as the pitch count continues to climb for Jesse Decter. And I don't hear any gloves popping behind me yet, so nobody warming up in the Mustang bullpen. Decter peaks, fires, and the ground ball down the first base line is foul, 0-1. Are you watching the World Baseball Classic? I know I am. Oh and 1. And that's outside, 1-1. I mean, you can't. I mean, moments like the Contreras kid pitching and then the kid from Great Britain striking out a bunch of major leaguers that pitched at UCF. Great moments, man. You're sitting there Friday night watching Contreras get Judge, shattering Judge's bat. I think it was the more impressive part than getting him to hit into the double play. And I know he gave up a couple of hits, but I mean, 17 years old. I mean, just think, there's some 17-year-olds right here in front of us as he swings and misses. That kid was throwing 97, 96, 97. 1-2, Decter. To Bruchalski. The pitch. Yeah, he goes. And that is strike 3 as Bruchalski will become strikeout victim number 9 as he strikes out for the second time tonight. And that's 2 outs with 2 on. And that'll bring up Brandon Bell. And here comes Jason Arnold. I want to thank Rajanair Health. Hang on here. I'm trying to get the next sponsor. Pitch is There we go. Upstairs, 2-0. And the umpires on the bench did not like that call. Two and 0 here. Strike one. Ooh. A little low, apparently. 3-0. So 3-0 as Jason Arnold gives the plate umpire that stare of, I have no idea where that missed from. The 3-0 is outside, ball 4, and bases are loaded. And that will bring up Eli Welsh. Welsh struck out his last time up and singled back in the first. A single here tightens this one up immensely. Everywhere you look is a scorpion. They are represented by the white squares on the thing you see here. If if I take them off there. There you go. So 1-0 to Welsh. Decter kicks, fires, and that ball is hit deep to left field. Back to the wall. Back, track, wall, and a grand salami for the junior Eli Welsh as he has tied this thing up with one swing of the bat. 5-5. And Satellite celebrates, and that'll do it for Jesse Decter as he got that one up into the jet stream for a grand slam home run. All of them cross the plate, and Satellite ties it up on the grand slam by Eli Welsh. Wow. We got us a ball game now. Holy smokes. You could see the joy with which they were jumping around the bases on the way around. My goodness. All right, we'll step aside. For those of you wondering why there's no sound, that's because I'm muted. So we'll be back to tell you all about the new pitcher in a moment. Thank you. Eli Welsh with a 2-out grand slam home run, and we are all tied up at 5 here at Clint Hurdle Field. And that obviously ends the night for Decter, who had a good night. And look, it only takes one pitch to ruin a night. But we do have a new pitcher, and we'll give you Decter's totals here in a minute. The new pitcher is Grant Arnold, the sophomore, 2-0 with a 1.62 ERA. This is his 5th appearance of the season. Arnold, 4.1 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts, and he has been as reliable as there can be.
Now pitching for the Mustangs, number 22, Grant Arnold. And batting for the Scorpions, number 4, Victor Hernandez.
As Victor Hernandez steps in. And my goodness, we got a ball game now as Hernandez steps in. And Arnold's first pitch offering to Hernandez is low for a ball. And that satellite bench is alive and kicking for sure following the Welsh Grand Slam. 1-0. That's 1-1. Nice pitch by Grant. Oh, what a pitch. 1-2. He buckled me on that one. The 1-2 is 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A 4-run top of the 5th thanks to Eli Welsh's grand slam. And there's a chopper back to Arnold. He's got to hurry, and he'll get the 3rd and final out. But not before the Satellite Scorpions, thanks to some timely hitting, a double by Roberts, a hit batter, a walk, and then Welch steps up and drills one high into the jet stream over the left field wall for a 4-run inning. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, it is all tied up at 5. All right. You wanted drama. We got it. Right here on Brevard Sports Network. 5-5. This is what baseball is here in Brevard County. And Satellite was coming to give a fight tonight thanks to Eli Welsh. That fight is on. We want to give you the book on Jesse Dechter tonight. Good night for Jesse. 4 2/3, 6 hits, 5 runs, all 5 of them earned. 3 walks, 2 in the last inning. The hit batter and the walk hurt him. Obviously, put two guys on. 9 strikeouts. He faced 24 batters through 91 pitches, 56 of them for strikes. And leading it off is going to be Brady Jensen. Jensen singled and walked, and he looks. We got a new Satellite pitcher as well. So let's give you the book on him, too. Jensen will look at 1-1. The 1-1 is 2-1. The new pitcher is Mikey Fauché, and Fauché throws a bullet to make it 2-2. Fauché is no joke. He can throw it. The 2-2 from Mikey, and I don't know about that. And it's 3-2 as Jensen checks his swing. Fauché this year, 2.45 ERA, 1-1. This is his 6th appearance. He has thrown 20 innings. Here's the 3-2, and that strike 3 is Jensen will go down. Window shopping, looking, and that's 1 out by Fauché.
Now batting for your Mustangs, the DH number 4, Wes Moore.
Wes Lawrence steps in. Fauché, 20 innings pitched this year, 18 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, 8 walks, now 29 strikeouts. He has faced 92 batters so far this season. Teams are batting just 228 against him. And the first pitch offering to Lawrence is a strike, 0-1. And that is a little low for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the 5th here. Hernandez couldn't frame it. 2-1. Fauché behind to Lawrence. Lawrence tonight struck out and had a sacrifice bunt. The 2-1, 3-1. This is where the Mustangs leaving runners on base will hurt them tonight in a game like this. When you're winning, 7 of your games by the mercy rule, it's okay. But tonight, you got to bring them in. That's a strike. No, it is not. Outside, ball 4. And the Mustang draw a walk. Nick Cunningham steps up. Oddly enough, the team that came in tonight with just a unbelievable number of home runs was Merritt. He had 10. He had 2 last night. Tonight it's been Satellite with the long ball that's gotten it done. All of their runs tonight have come via the long ball. A leadoff home run to start the game, and then the grand slam. Foul back to the screen, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 1. Upstairs, 2-1. Actually, check that 1-1. Fauché. We did a game last year in which he pitched a complete game against Vieira and beat them. The 1-1 on its way is, I don't know where it missed. 2-1. Jensen in that game, and Vogel saw Fauché in that game. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're even up in the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. What a game we have. And it's 3-2. So it'll be interesting to see here what Jason Arnold does with the runner first base, Wesley Lawrence. Does he send him or does he hold him up here? It's just sort of like a delayed thing. Create a little havoc on the base pass. The 3-2 on its way to Cunningham. Fauché kicks and fires. Short step, popped up, and that ball is traveling deep into center field, but played by Brady Roberts for out number 1. Titus Moore steps in. Top of the lineup, due up next, Titus Moore. Singled his last time up. One out, one on. Mustang bench getting into it. Fauché, the 1-0 is 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes with Ty Brandis on deck. 2-0. And that is just off the plate for 3-0. And TJ Gotti has got his arms in the air in frustration, and I don't blame him. I do not blame him on that one. On the last couple ones, that pitch is either outside or it's a strike, and that's low, and that's first and second with 1 out, and Ty Brandis coming up. Mikey Fauché could be it. And now Fauché is tasked. We got 2 outs. We had a walk, a fly out, and back-to-back walks, right? Well, we had a walk, a fly out, and now a walk. Well, we only got 1 out. I don't know why the scoreboard says 2. I could be wrong. How many outs? 1 or 2? I could have swore it's just 1 out. I think it's just 1, though, unless I missed it. Ty Brandis with a chance to give the Mustangs the lead here. Don't know, folks. Do not know what to tell you about where that one's missing. And that's an outstanding umpire, so it's got to be outside. And he may be trying to paint the corner. Pitch. And Brandis was all over that. Fauché better be careful throwing that one again. 2 balls and a strike. 5-5, bottom of the 5th. Oh, nice pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bombs away, says Buster. The 2-2 on its way to Brandis. And, yeah. He was expecting exactly what he got, and he was way out in front of it. Way out in front of it. And the count stays 2-2. Fauché looks in, gets the signal, looks back at second. Fauché steps off. What was that loud banging? Two and two. Oh, my goodness. And I guess it was 2 outs. A pitch that looked like it had been a ball all night is called strike 3. And the umpires in the stands go nuts. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the sixth, 5-5. Advantage Satellite as we head to the top of the sixth inning. As Ryan Ott steps up, Ott tonight has flied out, singled as he steps in. I'm still trying to figure out where I missed that other out. But it's 5-5. And Grant Arnold for his second inning of work. First pitch low, ball one. Oh, the off speed is 1-1. Buckled Ott's knees. The line score tonight, 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for Merritt Island, or for Satellite. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Mustangs. And that is out number 1. And first strikeout for Grant Arnold. And this will bring up Christian Colbert. Colbert tonight, 2 backwards Ks. And he will look at ball 1. If you're Grant, you just got to throw this kid strikes. Because he's there to get on base. I don't think he's going to try and swing the bat here. Outside, ball 2. He's trying to set the table here for the top of the lineup. 2-0, 1 out. Three and 0. And for Christian, a walk is as good as a hit. I mean, that's for anybody. Three and 0. Ooh. And that's a base runner. And now TJ Gaudy can go to work at trying to manufacture a run here late in this ball game with the top of his lineup up. As Brady Roberts steps in, home run and a double tonight. Not the guy you want to play around with. And they have 29 stolen bases, so they will run too. Pitch. And Roberts looks at a strike. 0-1. Oh and 2. And boy, if he could get the hottest hitter on the Scorpions to strike out and set him down, that'd fire this team up a little bit here. They need a little spark. Arnold. The 0-2 on its way. Got him looking. 2 outs. Froze him up there. Noah Ott steps in. Ott struck out, grounded out twice, and walked. Nice sequence from Arnold. Good. That was an unbelievable job by those girls, man. It was. And down to second base, there's the throw. Jensen bounces into center field. And now we got a runner at second base for Satellite here and a chance to take the lead. And that was a strike. As Quinn says, yes, indeed, that is a strike. 0-1. That ball just skipped. Curveball grounded to second baseman, over to first. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 4-3 as Charlie Blaylock tosses over to Titus Moore. And they'll leave a runner stranded at second. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 5-5. If the Mustangs can get one here, they can finish off Satellite in the 7th. But you don't want to leave a team like Satellite hanging around, not with the Texas tiebreaker. As Grant Arnold steps in, and Grant with an opportunity to be able to help himself here as he is now the pitcher of record for the Mustangs. It'll be Arnold, Miller, and Vogel. 2, 3, 4, and 5 if needed. Popped up, and I that is lost in the stratosphere. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's about as hard as a pop fly to catch as you will ever see. That ball, what would you think? That was in what? That thing was unreal. That thing hit like the second layer of the universe. Unbelievable. Chopper, they get the lead runner over to first. Oh, they got him. Double play. What a scoop at first by Ryan Ott. Holy moly. So Arnold singles. I'm giving him a single on that pop fly. And Liam Miller goes 6-4-3. Wow. What a turn by Satellite as Brody Vogel steps in. That is a huge play by the Scorps. And Fauché delivers up. I wasn't done being impressed by how high that ball was hit. And then they turn a double play, and Vogel just hit that one at the speed of light down the left field. I'm telling you, these kids can pop them. They didn't hit them like that when I played. Are you kidding me? Phew. Pitch. And that's a nice looking pitch from Fauché, who now has Vogel in a 1-2 hole. That's right. We don't have the Texas tiebreaker, and it's only in softball. That's right. No Texas tiebreaker, so they'll play until we get a winner. They don't put a runner at second. They should. The 1-2 is 2-2. Deuces wild as Buster screams bombs away. And then what happens is everybody takes their hats off and shakes them on the ground like that. That's on a 2-2 count. I almost feel like I need to do it myself sitting over here. Brody Vogel. 2-2 here. Got him. And Brody is not. Brody, I don't know if he swung. It wasn't a strike, so it had to be on the swing. So that will end the inning. And now we go to the top of the 7th inning. Here we go, folks. One you didn't expect tonight, but you got, and I'm sure you're enjoying. As Austin Still steps in. So I'm reading that the trade with the Ravens and Max Crosby, that the Ravens backed out of the trade and no deal is done. That's wild. So Max Crosby is back on the market. Unbelievable. What a world we live in. 2-0. To Austin Still. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Two and one. Fouled off, and we're at 2-2. Arnold starting his third inning of work. Two and two. Oh, 3-2. Jensen thought he had it. Looked to throw the ball around the horn and didn't get the call. Quinn says no. 3-2 to still. There's strikeout, and that is one out. And now Alex Puchalski steps in and looks at ball one. 1-1. Grant Arnold with the longest outing of the year here, I believe, these 3 innings. He came in with just 4.1 innings pitched. The 1-1 is outside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 is 2-2 at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Looking ahead, it would be Charlie Blaylock, Brady Jensen, and Wes Lawrence for Merritt Island. The pitch, hard ground ball, tough play all the way. Oh, what a shot! What a play by the sophomore Brandis. Ty Brandis from the hole throws him out. 2 outs. This game's got it all tonight. That's about as deep in the hole as you can get at shortstop, and Brandis launched the cannon as Brandon Bell steps in. And on deck is Eli Welsh, the hero. Welsh with a grand salami his last time up that put this game at 5-5. The pitch, strike 2. Arnold in complete control right now. Steps off and grabs the rosin bag. Back on, toes the rubber, looks in. Jensen gives him the signal. Comes to a set. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll do it again here. You can literally hear him throwing. The 1-2 on its way from Arnold. Foul ball. And the count stays 1-2. And no, says Brady, or says the home plate umpire, and it's 2-2. And there it is. He gets him to swing and miss, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Scorps. The Mustangs need one to win it. We're going to the bottom of the seventh. Tied 5-5. All right, Charlie Blaylock steps in. And Blaylock with an opportunity tonight. Flied out, struck out, and walked. And Fauché, his first pitch to him is a strike. There's a hard ground. Oh! It takes a hop over the head of first baseman Ryan Ott. An unfortunate bounce. And on with a leadoff single is Charlie Blaylock as Brady Jensen steps up now. So here we go. The cat and mouse game begins. Runner at first. Nobody out. Oh, beautiful bunt. Jensen hustling down the line. And they'll get him on the sack bunt. 1-3. But down to second base goes Blaylock, and Wesley Lawrence now steps up. Lawrence with a runner at second.
Number 4, Wes Lawrence.
Wes Lawrence. Base hit. Could win it. Depends on how hard it's hit. The outfield is in, obviously, to try to cut off. Nick Cunningham is on deck, one out, and a runner at second. The Mustangs trying to walk it off. Low, ball one. Trying to show that they can not only win games with the mercy rule, but they can also win them in one-run fashion. Pitch, and that'll be a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Oh, 1-2. 1-2. That's a foul ball off of his leg. So I'm going to have to do a little charging here after this inning. So we're going to have to go to the microphone that's built into the device here. So you'll hear a lot of background noise coming up in the next inning. My apologies. Unless the Mustangs walk it off. 1-2. And Lawrence doing his best Saturday Night Fever impression as he stays alive. 1-2. Fauché to Lawrence. Strike 3. As Nick Cunningham steps in. So now it's 2 outs, and the benefit here is that you're running on anything. So if the ball gets into the outfield, you're already a few steps further than you would be maybe if you had to hold up or so you're just running on anything off of that bat. There's strike 1. And we're going to go to extras. And boy, I tell you, Satellite has really pushed the limit here tonight. The grand slam by Eli Welsh tied it. And that's strike 2. Oh, and 2 to Nick Cunningham. Fauché. Kicks and fires. Got him. And that will end the inning. Back with extras. Extra. Coming up, top of the 8th here on Brevard Sports Network. All right, here we go. Eli Welsh, the reason we are here in the top of the 8th at the plate. Welsh, his last time up, a towering grand slam, emptying the bases and tying this one up at 5. And Grant Arnold returns for his 4th inning of work. And that is just terrible. Terrible. That has, not a good night. It just has been terrible. I mean, that's a strike all day long. And it's 2-0. I like Quinn. Quinn's a good umpire, but he has not been on tonight. 2-0. And he overthrew that, and it's 3-0. Pitch, and that's a 4-pitch walk. And yeah, and we're definitely, if you're satellite, you're definitely bunting here, no doubt about it. You're bunting, and you're trying to do the same thing that Merritt Island did last inning, and that's get that runner to second and hope for a base hit. He squares the bunt, and here comes Liam Miller walking in. Victor Hernandez, the catcher, trying to get one down here. Oh, nice bunt. And it goes foul. So it's 0-2. Now a chance to strike Hernandez out here, which you definitely want to do. The 0-2. Strike 3 looking, 1 out. Ryan Ott now steps in. And this young man is a big young man. And he had a ball earlier tonight that Nick Cunningham back in the 2nd inning that would look like it was gone. But Cunningham did one of those sneaky. I don't know that I would have this big guy bunting. Oh, what a play. Liam Miller takes it away. Liam Miller with a dead web gem. Unbelievable. Miller dove, stole the bunt, and executed the double play. One of the best plays you'll ever see at any level. On to the bottom of the 8th. If that doesn't pump up my man, oh, that was sick. I was just telling Principal that I've watched a lot of baseball in my life at every level, college. I don't believe I've ever intentionally seen. Liam kept coming in, coming in, coming in, and he did it every time he squared the bunt. And the reason he was doing it was to do exactly what he did, to dive, to make that play, and shut it down. Don't be surprised if the Mustangs win it here. As Titus steps in. Titus Moore. They're saying he tried to bunt. Swing and a miss, nothing and two. Ty Brandis on deck. Top of the order coming up for Merritt Island. Strike three. One out. Nice pitch by Mikey Fauché. Fauché took a little bit off of that, and it buckled Titus Moore just enough. As Ty Brandis steps in. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go to the battery after this inning if they don't score. Brandis tonight struck out, fielder's choice, RBI, walk, and a ground out. And strike. Swing and a miss, strike two. Mikey Fauché dialing him up right now. Chopper, tough play. And infield base hit, and now Ty Brandis is aboard. And Grant Arnold steps in. And wouldn't it be appropriate? Grant Arnold can end it, as Arnold has pitched his heart out since coming in relief. This is going to be Fauché. We'll see. I don't expect a bunt here. Maybe a hit and run. There he goes, Brandis. Stole the base. Stole the base. He stole that base on Fauché. He had quite a jump. And now all Arnold really needs to do here is put something into the outfield on the turf. Fauché to Arnold. Outside for a ball. 2-0. Liam Miller on deck. The web gem that Miller turned. The grand slam by Welsh. Plays after plays tonight. The 2-0 on its way. 2-1. And there's that pitch again that has caused the umpires in the stands on both sides to go crazy. 2-1. Arnold. Fauché. Mikey. Kicks, fires. Outside, 3-1. So now Grant has it firmly in his grasp. This is his at-bat right here. This is his pitch. Fauché's got to come to him. First base is open, but you do not want to face Liam Miller with 2 on here. Granted, only one needs to score, but you want this out. You desperately want this out because you'd rather face Liam with 2 outs than 1 out. I mean, let's be honest. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2 now. Fauché all ready to go back to work here. Fauché gets the sign. The pitch. Ball gets away, though, in the dirt. Arnold down to first. And Grant Arnold on a swinging strikeout reaches first base. So the pass ball, I'm not sure what TJ Gowdy's going to ask here, but now they got to get an extra out here. And that's an odd way. And the winning run is now at third base with Liam Miller up. And now all Liam Miller has to do is put the ball in play, really. Now, Liam did hit in to a double play tonight. So there's that. I'd walk him. I would absolutely walk him. They walked him. Oh, that's a great. You gotta walk him. You gotta walk him. You can't pitch to Liam Miller. Bases are loaded. Brody Vogel with a chance to win it. Coach telling him, look, Brody, we don't need this thing in the parking lot. We just need it in play. The score to the softball game is also 5-5. That is also in the 7th. It's a 5-5 kind of night here at Merritt Island. Fauché, swing and a miss. All he's got to do. Infield is drawn in. Fauché kicks and fires. Low. Ball 1. 1-1. A walk wins it. They do not need a home run. Bases juiced. Fauché 1-1 to Vogel. Timeout. Nice job by Brody. This is all part of it. One ball, one strike, one out. Everywhere you look, a Mustang sits. Fauché upstairs, 2-1. We're going to have to log off immediately if they win because I have no battery left. 2 balls and 1 strike. 3-1. And now Vogel, 3-1. 1 ball away. That works too. Will the Mustangs stay perfect? Fauché, 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's it. And, yeah, he nearly blew it. He didn't go to first base, and that's a walk. And the Mustangs win it 6-5 on a walk-off walk here tonight as they move to 13-0. And what an effort tonight by Satellite as the Scorpions A grand slam by Eli Welsh sent this thing into extras, and what a battle that was there between two great baseball teams, and it was a lot of fun to bring it to you tonight. We want to thank Rajanair Health and Uberzadi. All right, that's it. That'll do it. Your final score is Merritt Island wins it in a walk-off walk, 6-5 over Satellite. That is now the 22nd win in the last 26 for the Mustangs over the Scorpions. And, 13-0. We'll see you tomorrow night from Melbourne when the Hawks